And now we move on to our second leading story. Islamic militants stormed an army camp in northern Mali on Saturday, killing at least 14 soldiers in the worst attack on security forces in the country in more than a year. An army spokesman, Colonel Diarran Kone, said the bodies of 17 assailants were left at the scene after the attack in the Timbuktu region. He adds, however, that the base was once again under the control of the Malian military. Mali recently commemorated the 5th anniversary of a French military mission to oust Islamic extremists from power in the major towns to the country's north. The operation, however, is believed to have merely dispersed the jihadists into the surrounding deserts.
As mentioned in the headlines, it is the military camp of Menaka located in southeast of the country. Now the death toll so far is that at least 5 soldiers were killed. Residents of the city say they saw suspected jihadists on a road that leads to a forest near the border with Niger. Now the Malian government has declared 3 days of mourning following last week's attacks. Joining us for more, this is Diarran, Africanews' correspondent in Mali.
Et nous allons sans plus attendre joindre par téléphone notre correspondant Aliou Diawara à Bamako. Aliou Diawara, bonjour. Alors le nord.
Hello, Aliou. Now, northern and central Mali have been hit by a series of attacks in the last few days. Can you tell us more about these attacks?
Plus sur tous ces événements qui ont eu lieu donc la semaine dernière dans le pays.
Dimanche 28 janvier, 5 soldats ont été tués quand le camp de garde.
Now, on Sunday, 20th January, 5 soldiers were killed when the Menaka military camp in the northeast near the Niger border was attacked by armed men. On Thursday, a bus carrying performance was hit by a mine. All the 26 occupants from Burkina Faso and Mali who were traveling to Boni Fair in central Mali died. On Saturday, President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta cancelled his attendance to the African Union summit in Ethiopia to go to Boni and condole with the bereaved families. There are well over 50 civilian and military deaths and about 30 assailants killed in all these attacks. The death toll for all sides combined amounts to more than 80 deaths. Now, the common denominator in all these attacks is that no one has claimed responsibility. Now, how can you explain the recurrence of violence in these regions of Mali? Well, this is a period in which the Malian army was preparing to launch a vast operation to secure the central regions of Ségou and Mopti. The local press spoke at length about this operation, while some analysts speculate that these attacks are meant to prevent this operation. Mali is also going through a politically charged period. The general elections are scheduled in a few months. The government is trying to stabilize the security situation in order to meet all these deadlines. Now, at the same time, the UN is threatening to impose sanctions on parties to the peace agreement, namely the government and the armed groups in the north. If there is no progress in implementing this agreement by the end of March.
Aliou Diawara, pour terminer, comment
now, as the security situation is deteriorating while the joint G5 Sahel force is being gradually deployed on the ground. I'd say this is the real question to answer. Now, it is thought that the terrorists want to show their muscle against this force. The joint G5 Sahel force is not yet fully capable and lacks means for the time being. Now, a meeting of the G5 Sahel earlier this month in Bamako set March as the time frame and also deadline for the force to be fully operational. In Mali, much hope is pegged on this sub-regional force, and this was hinted by President Keïta in the wake of the series of attacks in the north and south of the country last week.
De cette série d'attaques dans le nord et le sud du pays dans la semaine écoulée, la semaine dernière.